Hi friends, I am CL Pawar, physics teacher. We have started magnetic material. In that topic, we have discussed earlier period the properties of diamagnetic substances, paramagnetic substances. Now in paramagnetic substances, there is Curie law for paramagnetic material. Now what is this Curie law? Perry and Curie, these are the scientists which have given this law about paramagnetic material. Magnetization of paramagnetic material is directly proportional to applied magnetic field and inversely proportional to absolute temperature of the material. This magnetization is directly proportional to magnetic field and inversely proportional to absolute temperature of the material. Hence, magnetization given by this M directly proportional to B and inversely proportional to absolute temperature T. Therefore, this M is equal to C into B divided by T, where C is constant, called Curie constant. But we know that this magnetic field is equal to mu 0 times H. H is magnetic intensity. B is magnetic field. So this is the relation between B and H. So B is equal to mu 0 H. Put this value in this equation. Therefore, magnetization M is equal to constant C into mu 0 H divided by T. But this M divided by H is equal to C mu 0 by T. But M divided by H is nothing but susceptibility. Therefore, susceptibility psi is equal to C into mu 0 divided by T. C is constant, mu 0 is constant. Therefore, psi inversely proportional to absolute temperature. So this is for paramagnetic material. Now this paramagnetic material, we have taken each atom of this substance. Each atom having dipole moment, so it is called magnetic atomic magnet. It is called atomic magnet. So such paramagnetic material is taken. So there are number of atomic magnets. In this figure, first figure, there is no magnetic field. So these atomic magnets are randomly oriented. Hence, resultant dipole moment is 0 in case of this figure A. Also, when we apply weak field, then also some dipoles lie in the direction of field and other remains as it is. Hence, resultant is again dipole moment is 0. So in this figure 2 or figure B. But in figure C, strong magnetic field is applied. When strong magnetic field is applied, then atomic magnets, these are oriented in the direction of the magnetic field. All these are in the same direction as that of the magnetic field. If we remove the magnetic field again. This loses its magnetism and remains randomly oriented. So this is when magnetic field, strong magnetic field is removed, then that dipoles randomly oriented. That means such paramagnetic substance cannot be used for making permanent magnets. Permanent magnet करण्यासाठी हा पॅरामॅग्नेटिक सबस्टन्स हा उपयोग केला जात नाही. म्हणजे हे बिहेवियर ऑफ दिस पॅरामॅग्नेटिक मटेरियल इन एक्सटर्नल मॅग्नेटिक फील्ड हे आपण या ठिकाणी एक्सप्लेन केलेलं आहे. तर यामध्ये तिसरा प्रकारचा सबस्टन्स, तिसरी कॅटेगरी, दॅट इज फेरोमॅग्नेटिक सबस्टन्सेस. Now what are ferromagnetic substances? The substances which are strongly attracted by magnet are called ferromagnetic substances, and property is called ferromagnetism. There is strong attraction. In case of paramagnetic material, there is weak attraction, but in case of ferromagnetism, there is strong attraction. So these substances which are strongly attracted by magnet are called ferromagnetic substances, and this property is called ferromagnetism. Now first property, when ferromagnetic substance is placed in non-uniform magnetic field, then this substance moves vigorously, rapidly from weaker to stronger part of the field. In case of paramagnetic material, it moves slowly, but in case of ferromagnetic material, it moves vigorously, rapidly from weaker to stronger part of the field. Now second property, when thin rod of this ferromagnetic material is suspended in uniform magnetic field, it comes to rest with its length parallel to direction of field, similar to that of paramagnetic material. Third, the resultant dipole moment of each atom of ferromagnetic material is zero. Paramagnetic material is non-zero, similar to that of paramagnetic material. In case of paramagnetic material, resultant dipole moment is non-zero. In case of ferromagnetic material, it is also non-zero. But in case of diamagnetic substance, it is zero. There is effect of temperature in ferromagnetic substance. There is effect of temperature. If watch glass containing small quantity of liquid and placed on two dissimilar poles of magnet, then liquid shows much more elevation. In case of paramagnetic material, there is less elevation. In case of ferromagnetic material, the elevation is much more than paramagnetic liquid. If magnetic field is applied to liquid in one arm of U tube, the liquid in that arm rises. Liquid level rises, similar to that of paramagnetic material. The susceptibility of ferromagnetic material is large and positive. Permeability of ferromagnetic material is greater than 1. Permeability is greater than 1. susceptibility is greater and positive. These ferromagnetic substances, these are used for making permanent magnets. We have to make permanent magnet. We use such ferromagnetic materials. Examples: iron, cobalt, nickel. These are ferromagnetic substances. अशा प्रकारे कोणताही सबस्टन्स घेतला तर 3 कॅटेगरी मध्ये डिवाइड होतो. एक म्हणजे डायमॅग्नेटिक, पॅरामॅग्नेटिक, फेरोमॅग्नेटिक. डायमॅग्नेटिक मध्ये आपण पाहिलं की त्या ठिकाणी वीकली रिपेल्ड होतो, पॅरामध्ये वीकली अट्रॅक्ट होतो, फेरोमध्ये स्ट्रॉंगली अट्रॅक्ट होतो. याच्यावरून आपल्याला तो सबस्टन्स कोणत्या कॅटेगरीमध्ये मोडतो ते आपल्याला काढता येते. आणि त्याच्यानंतर या प्रॉपर्टीज पाहिलेल्या आहेत. काही वेळेला प्रश्न फरकाचा प्रश्न विचारला जातो, डिस्टिंग्विश बिटवीन डायमॅग्नेटिक सबस्टन्सेस अँड पॅरामॅग्नेटिक, किंवा डायमॅग्नेटिक सबस्टन्सेस, फेरोमॅग्नेटिक सबस्टन्सेस. तर त्यावेळेला आपल्याला कमीत कमी 4 पॉइंट्स तरी आपल्याला याच्यावर सेपरेट देता आले पाहिजेत. सिमिलर पॉइंट सोडून फरकाचे पॉइंट्स फक्त त्या ठिकाणी द्यावे लागतात. जसा हा सबस्टन्स की जो या 3 कॅटेगरीमध्ये डिवाइड होतो.